So maybe you know the story in the end of Joshua 5. Joshua is kind of freshly minted leader of Israel. He's been he now is ready for a battle, and this is what we read in 5:13. Now it came about when Joshua was by Jericho that he lifted up his eyes. So he's by Jericho. He's preparing for the battle, and he's considering the battle that is coming, that is ahead of him, and he's wondering how they're going to do it. And of course they're taking the land, and now it's time, and he's the leader. So so there's pressure on him, and he's sort of getting ready for the fight. And then he lifts up his eyes and looks, and behold, a man was standing opposite him with his sword drawn in his hand. And so I wonder about this, because it says that Joshua was there, and then he lifted his eyes, and then he saw the man, and the sword drawn. And Joshua went to him and said to him, "Are you for us or for our adversaries?" So Joshua is basically saying, so are we going to fight, or are you on my side? So he's not afraid. He's ready for a fight. He doesn't have a problem that way. He's a believer. He knows God is on his side. This is great. But of course, that person then says, I'm not on your enemy's side. I'm not on your side. I am actually the captain of the Lord of hosts. This is God in a human form, appearing to Joshua and saying to him, I am here. And what do you do now? So Joshua had been very busy with the battle, and very, very, just into it and doing the thing. And this is a great moment, because this is so true of us as well. We can be so busy of the battle. We can be so busy with the struggles of life and so on. And do we then raise our eyes? Because I wonder how long the Lord had been standing there. How long did it take for Joshua to raise his eyes? How long was he like, then we do this, we attack like so, and then, maybe he was drawing, battle plans in the sand. I don't know what he was doing. But I don't know how long it took him to lift his eyes and see the Lord standing there. And this is something that can happen with you and me. We're so busy in life, and life is crazy, and we plan and we work hard, and then do we notice the Lord who is standing there? And we need to lift our eyes to do that. We need to say, okay, Lord, I'm looking for you. This is interesting. I want this relationship. And Joshua first sees him, and he thinks it's an enemy, and that's another lesson for us. Maybe, just maybe, someone who looks like an enemy is actually the Lord in kind of a disguise. Well, it's not in a disguise, but you don't recognize him because you're so busy with your battle plans. You're so busy with what you're doing. You're so busy with your direction that the Lord you're wondering if he's really for you or against you. But then the Lord comes there and says, okay, I want you to fellowship with me, and you need me in this situation. And so I think this is just a great reminder for us to, sort of just say, okay, I'm going to lift up my eyes. I'm not going to be so pressed down by everything that's happening that my eyes are constantly down, but I am just going to look up, and I'm going to trust the Lord, because maybe this thing that looks like an enemy is, maybe it's the Lord. I don't know, but I want to fellowship with him because I want him to talk to me about what is going on. So that's an awesome thought for the beginning of the day. God bless you with it.